So I'm trying to get the clarity on how July the 19th is actually going to work, because the government has said we're going to get all our freedoms back. But they're advising event companies and publicans to keep the same sort of rules that we have today, in reference to social distancing, staying in by tables rather than in a bar, make sure they do the COVID passports, all that kind of shit, which is not law. So I want to clarify that Boris Johnson is saying that we're free. However, the publicans and the businesses must react to what the government advised them to do. In other words, to fuck up their businesses even more. Sadiq Khan has decided that face masks should be worn on TfL, London Transport, and he's told TfL they have to enforce people wearing masks. Even though the government of the country has said that it's not mandatory to wear masks on TfL, London Transport, buses, tubes, etc. It's really clear, isn't it? It's really fantastic. This government are just they're there. They're just, they're just absolutely brilliant. This country. I mean, the likes of Sadiq Khan, that's more worried about a face mask covering your face than people getting killed in London. You got to fucking write this. The Labour politicians that are shouting, every Labour politician that I can think of are shouting and saying that we should not release the people. We should not give them their freedoms back. The left used to be, believe it or not, back in my day, which is going back a little while, but back in my day, they used to be the freedom parties, They didn't like all this sort of shit. They were the parties of free speech and freedom and liberal values, all that kind of shit. But what's actually happened is the Conservatives have become more liberal and the left are turned into authoritarian pricks that just want to close you down, want to take away all your rights. I mean, they're even talking about putting more tax on meat so they can stop people going to hospital on the NHS. Because it's more important to worry about the NHS than it is the people. We need to protect the NHS, the people need to protect the NHS, then the NHS needs to protect the people. What the fuck's happening in my country?